I graduated architecture, worked for 2 years in an architectural firm, and after doing that 2 years stint, I decided I wanted to be a fashion designer. Ever since I was a little boy, my interest in fashion was there already. The influence of my mom taking me to her designer. And I guess my interest in fashion became much more when I grew up.
When Francis was a student, he was really fun. He was really light and just jolly and nice and friendly. When he shifted from architecture into fashion, I guess his design expertise just took off and really literally changed everything that I thought that he was going to do.
The growth of Francis Libiran really started in 2005 when we aligned his brand with show business. Now we're targeting Hollywood, and we started with Tyra Banks in 2011 till now, and Beyonce very recently.
Working with Francis is always such a treat for me because of how we complement each other. The working experience, it's just so easy, and that's what I love about him. It's just such a smooth sailing experience when you choose Francis Libiran as your designer.
He's somebody who says a few things, he doesn't speak a lot, or he's not a loud person. He's somebody who's not going to walk into a room and command his presence, but he's somebody that you'll notice definitely. As you see a Francis Libiran gown, you see a Francis Libiran dress, and you will see his stamp. It's very much unique to Francis, and I think that's what's great about him. You don't have to show the label that it's Francis. People can tell as you walk into the room, you're wearing Francis Libiran.
I've seen his evolution, and his eye for details has evolved tremendously, making him truly a global Filipino. That's why I'm so happy that when Havaianas chose the first Filipino collaborator, it's got to be Francis Libiran.
Havaianas is a brand that's been around since 1962. The brand has collaborated with many names from different fields, and the most notable ones in fashion would be Valentino, Missoni, as well as Paul Smith. And so it's really just a way for the brand to always keep things fresh and exciting. Well, we've always been wanting to collaborate with a Filipino fashion designer. And so when we looked for different designers, of course, Francis came up, and it's no secret that he's a recognized name. He has a very strong following, but really what interested us was his architectural background. He has a different point of view, so when he approaches his work, he's able to really use different forms and shape the fabric and create silhouettes in ways that you otherwise wouldn't see. To us, that was very, very interesting, and we thought that it would be even more interesting to see how he could put his passions and his own unique stamp on a Havaianas flip-flop.
When Havaianas approached me to do a collaboration with them, it's such an honor since I'm the first Filipino designer who ever collaborated with them. We really brainstormed on it, and it came out that the island, the pattern basically is like an art deco of a Sarimano. The city, which is the jeepney, the festival, which is the mascara, came into more distinct pattern. Havaianas is an international brand, so being a Filipino designer, I want to put a stamp on it. You know, that when they see the slippers, it's very Filipino, very modern, that people around the world could relate to it. It's such a privilege to be seen in the world stage. Your work being in an international stage where a lot of people appreciates it. I never stopped learning. That's the thing. I love to travel, and I think I have so many things to learn in regards with my craft.